The night was young. A man was sitting down having dinner with some buddies, when suddenly, boom, 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 the sound of a bass drum filled the air. Entering the restaurant was a marching band, dressed as firemen. On their belt was kind of odd. They had a bag of marbles. Shortly after the fireman began playing, the man heard something hit the ground. He looked down, and the fireman had lost his marbles. Down laid resting a marble. But what could that marble represent? What could that marble do? All these questions started running through the man's mind as he pondered whether or not he should take possession of the marble.
So the man saw that marble on the floor. And of course he put it in his pocket because it's pretty and it's a marble, so that's what you do. And nobody even noticed it missing. Well, after dinner, that man and his friends had tickets to go see Britney Spears in concert. Free Britney. Of course, this happened before the pandemic. That's everyone was piled into a big stadium or arena. And right when Britney was lip-syncing to Oops, I Did It Again, the marble started turning warm in his pocket, and the man took it out, and it turned bright green, and it got bigger until it released a bright green gas that filled up the entire stadium. And everyone had to evacuate, including Britney. Everybody ran out, and that's when they discovered that they had all developed a new superpower.
So Britney and gang are in the parking lot, and they hear like this gentle chirping, and at first people were turning to each other and were asking, where's that coming from? Did you chirp? Did you chirp? No. And then Britney thought it was coming from below her, so she put her ear down. There was some grass nearby, and it was going like, me. And then people nearby could also hear the grass and the plants making noises, and people were like, whoa, that green gas made us be able to hear plants. Whoa. Which makes sense because the grass is green and plants are mostly green. And so Britney continued to listen, and she could hear the grass saying, "We are tired of football players and soccer players stepping on us. There's really no reason to step on perfectly good plants to play sports. They should step on fake grass." And so everyone was hearing this, and they thought, you know what, that's a good idea.
So as the people began to step on the fake turf, they discovered the fake turf was really made of cheese. And as they stepped on the turf made of cheese, that's when Britney decided to go to a hardware store and get some shovels for everybody to get the cheese off the ground, so like everybody can have a snack because everybody was hungry. So and then once everybody had some cheese, they went back into the stadium, only to notice that the turf inside the stadium was being replaced with the same material that they stood on, like, out there, which was cheese.
How are they gonna get rid of all of this cheese? So what better way than to eat it? So they decided to bring in the most famous competitive eaters from around the world, and they brought in Joey Chestnut, Matt Stoney, and all those Japanese guys. But it turns out that nobody could eat a football field amount of cheese, so they decided to bring in a bunch of mice to clean up the rest. But this led to a huge gathering of cats, and now cats have taken over Levi's Stadium and the city of Santa Clara.